Despite there not being a single comment asking for this in the entire history of my channel, today we're going to be smash or passing every single Robot Master in all of Mega Man. And for safety reasons, we're going to need this. At least I think. This video is not even going to be scripted. We're getting straight into things by starting with Mega Man 1, and inside of Mega Man 1, we're starting with Cutman. I like Cutman, but he does look kind of weird, and he is really easy, so hard pass. Next, we have Gutsman. Now, Gutsman is dummy thick, as we're all aware, but he is a little bit scary, and his stage is really dangerous. I think OSHA would be upset with him, so hard pass. Elect Man freaks me out. Pass. Bomb Man also looks pretty weird, but at the same time, his specialty is bombs. That's scary. Pass. Iceman is pretty cool, but that's about it. Pass. Fireman has a great big flame on the top of his head, and you would think that maybe Fireman is hot, but Fireman is also made of metal, which is really good at conducting heat. So I don't even think you could really touch Fireman without burning yourself, so pass. Oil Man and Time Man do not even count because they are not even in Mega Man 1, but both of them get a pass anyway because Oil Man is racist and Time Man is just stupid. Moving on to Mega Man 2, we are starting with Air Man because I really like Air Man. He cannot be defeated. I even have a toy. As you can see, he is missing the fan that would be there, but I like Airman. But he still gets a pass because that fan looks very scary. I get scared of regular bladed fans and slipping my fingers in between the cracks by mistake and chopping my finger off, so I'd be terrified to even be in the same room as Airman. Flashman is the homie. He does look cool and he does kind of look like Mega Man, but pass. He can freeze time. That's very manipulative. Metal Man looks like a doctor, which would be good because that means he'd have a lot of money, but he's also scary. He seems like a scary doctor whom I do not like or feel safe with, so pass. Woodman is just straight up ugly, so pass. Crashman is a monkey, so I mean, in order to avoid disease, pass. Bubbleman is one of my personal favorites in terms of looks, but he lives underwater. I can't breathe under there, pass. Heatman is kind of cute, I guess. I mean, he looks like a Zippo, which is a plus, but he's weird. Plus, you know, the same thing with Fireman. He's probably really hot to the touch, so pass. Quickman is another one that I really like. I like his design, I like how he looks, and I even have a toy of him, and unlike Airman, this one isn't even missing anything. But as the name suggests, I would assume Quickman is too quick, so pass. Moving on to Mega Man 3, we're starting off with Shadow Man. Now, Shadow Man is a ninja, and I like ninjas a lot. I think Shadow Man looks really cool, but you can't trust that guy. He's full of RNG. He could attack you at any second, so pass. Top Man, on the other hand, is just straight up ugly, so pass. Gemini Man looks really cool, but he's a little bit too pointy for me. I think that would be painful just to be near him, so he's getting a pass. Unless you mean Gemini Man the movie, played by Will Smith, in which case that also gets a pass. I haven't even seen that movie. Magnet Man would seem to be very attractive, but that's not funny at all, so pass. Needle Man is way too freaky looking and annoying to deal with in any capacity, so obvious pass. Snake Man is a snake! Pass! You freak! Hard Man, despite his name, is not a hard man to pass on. Pass. Lastly, we have Spark Man, who looks like a bug. He's very ugly. I know he's supposed to be a spark plug, but that's not attractive either, so pass. Moving on to Mega Man 4, we have Pharaoh Man, who does look very attractive, is one of my favorite Robot Masters, and has a very pretty face, but I'm still gonna have to pass because pharaohs are dead. That would make Pharaoh Man a zombie. That's disgusting. Skull Man is not the same case. You would think that it is a corpse of some type because he's a skeleton, but he's a robot. He's not a human, unlike Pharaoh Man, who's very clearly a pharaoh. But despite that, Skull Man gets a pass because he's too scary. Skeletons are scary. Toad Man is literally based off of a frog. That's gross. Pass. Dive Man, I do like a good bit, but he reminds me too much of Hard Man in terms of looks, and since I already passed Hard Man, it would be awkward if I passed Dive Man. Like, they'd probably talk to each other and then comment in my video and be like, why did you pass Hard Man and not Dive Man? So, to avoid all that, pass. Bright Man is straight up ugly, obvious pass. Dust Man does look pretty cool, but he's kind of freaky because of his inclusion in Rockman 4 Minus Infinity, where he sucks you up and turns you into an E-tank. I don't want that to happen to me. Pass! Drill Man is far too scary. He is literally a drill, a big, fat, pointy drill with two drill hands that look very sharp and painful, so because I do not want to be drilled, pass. Last but not least, we have Ring Man, who is very attractive and one of my favorite Robot Masters, but Ring Man really wants a ring before he gets down to any smashing, and that's far too much of a commitment for me, so pass. Moving on to Mega Man 5, I'm going to start with Napalm Man, because the fact that he's banned in Vietnam is a bit attractive. It makes him look like a bad boy, but he is also banned on the other side of my room, as we're all aware, and I just want to avoid any drama having to do with that, so pass. Stone Man is very bricked up, which some people would say is a good thing, and I wouldn't disagree, but he's too heavy. He would squish me. Pass. Charge Man, I hate. Obvious pass. Wave Man, for some reason, kind of reminds me of Mermaid Man from SpongeBob, and while I do like SpongeBob, I hope you understand why I would pass. Gyro Man is far too generic to me. I mean, I like his design. He's a cool Robot Master. His stage is fun. His fight is fun, but he's boring. Pass. Starman is a very attractive Robot Master, but he's from the stars. I don't even want to know what kind of crazy diseases that guy has, so pass. Gravity Man is one of my personal favorites, but he can control gravity. That would be very dangerous and painful in pretty much all accounts, so pass. Lastly, we have Crystal Man. Crystal Man is completely beautiful, and I like him a lot, but he's weird. I mean, you guys agree, right? Crystal Man is a pass. Moving on to Mega Man 6, we are starting with Flame Man. Now, I like Flame Man's turban a lot. He is a very attractive Robot Master, but once again, he is a Flame Robot Master, which has to do with heat and fire, which will be painful considering metal conducts heat. So once again, we're gonna have to pass. Blizzard Man doesn't even really look humanoid. He kind of looks like a Yeti of some sort, and also I have Reynolds, so pass. Yamato Man would be a pretty good candidate for a Robot Master. I might not actually pass, but the problem is his mouth with his helmet thing looks a little bit weird. It kind of looks like a duck beak or something, and that's unsettling, so pass. Plant Man is really annoying, and he gives me allergies, so pass. Centaur Man freaks me out. Sure, he's a bit handsome as far as his face is concerned, but what about the rest of his freaky horse body? Pass! Wind Man does have blatantly exposed nipples, which honestly is a little bit more weird than anything else, so pass. Tomahawk Man is far from ugly, but that guy is extremely dangerous. He has a lot of sharp objects, and he can even use his hair as a weapon, so pass. Nightman is a beautiful Robot Master, and I am madly in love with Nightman, as you're all aware if you've seen any of my videos before, but I'm still gonna have to pass. He's a walking suit of armor. That's just a disaster waiting to happen. I'm sure you will get injured somehow. Pass. Please, for your own safety, pass. Moving on to Mega Man 7 now, we are starting with Freeze Man. Now, Freeze Man is extremely cool and has one of the best looking sprites as far as Robot Masters go, but I still have Reynolds, so pass. Burst Man looks like a chess piece, so I would be inclined to, actually smash that one, but he has bombs. Bombs, guys, bombs. Bombs are dangerous. Pass. Junkman isn't very ugly, but he is gross and he probably smells bad because he lives in a dump. Giant pass. Disgusting pass. Junkman is gross. Cloudman, on the other hand, is not very gross. He's probably clean considering he's in the clouds all day, but I'm sure those vapors are very dangerous for your lungs and your brain and your soul. So pass. Spring Man is very freaky. I don't like how bouncy he is, plus his weapon is really annoying, so hard pass on Spring Man. Slash Man is very freaky looking and ugly, but on top of that, I hate ketchup. If I see ketchup or smell ketchup, I want to barf. I don't like it, it's gross, so giant pass on Slash Man and his ketchup slinging self. Shade Man looks like Mr. Burns. I know some people are attracted to vampires like, Tizzy Q. Tizzy Q loves Twilight and vampires. But this vampire looks like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons, so that's a hard pass. Though I'm sure one of you in the comment sections would love to smash Mr. Burns. You weirdo. Last but not least, we have Turbo Man, who is literally a Transformer. Now, I'm not really a fan of Transformers, but even if I was, I'm way too smart to smash Turbo Man because that would be dangerous. What if he transforms and hurts me? Pass! Moving on to Mega Man 8's group of idiot Robot Masters, we're going to start with Tengu Man, who, he's kinda cool, I guess. But pass, right? I mean, come on. Clown Man is far too creepy, so giant pass. That guy said he would see me in his dreams. In his dreams! Grenade Man is once again not very ugly, but he is once again a bomb. And I hope you guys understand how I feel about bombs at this point, so pass. Frost Man is way too big, and on top of that, I still have Reynolds. If I touch ice, bad things happen. Pass. Sword Man is far from ugly, but he's one giant weapon. I do not want to mess with Sword Man and then get cut in half. so pass. Aquaman is very goofy and a nerd, and I would love to be Aquaman's friend or even hang out with him, but pass. Searchman freaks me out. You would think 2 heads are better than 1, especially in a situation like this, but it just freaks me out. I get confused very easily, so pass. And lastly, we have Astro Man. Now, I like Astro Man. I like how he looks. I like that he is an alien, but once again, aliens probably have germs from beyond this planet's limitations, and I don't want to be Subject Zero for something like that, so pass. Oh yeah, Rockman and Forte time. You already know what time it is. We're starting off with Cold Man. While he is handsome and an amazing Robot Master, he's cold. I still have Renault, so pass. Burner Man is one I actually like, and he is fairly attractive, but once again, he uses fire and he's made of metal, so pass. Drowned Man is one of my favorites, but that guy is way too big and he's full of sharp things. Just pass for my own safety. Pirate Man is a great Robot Master. I like him a lot, and as a matter of fact, his outfit is one of my favorites, but you can't trust a pirate, are you kidding me? Pass! Magic Man is way more attractive than Clown Man, and I might even smash this guy if he wasn't a magician. Magicians are very dangerous and they're very good at lying and tricking you, and I'm not trying to be tricked by no Magic Man, so pass! Dynamo Man looks like Buzz Lightyear, and while I wouldn't call Buzz Lightyear ugly, I would say pass. Lastly, we have Tingu Man and Astro Man again, but they look the exact same as they did in Mega Man 8, so pass. I know you thought I would probably smash just because it's Rockman and Forte, but come on, guys. Really? Really? What do you take me for? Moving on to Mega Man 9, we're starting out with Galaxy Man, who is a much better looking version of Astro Man from Rockman and Forte and Mega Man 8, because he's rainbow. He's rainbow and he looks like Astro Man already, so he has a lot of things going for him, but it's still a pass because of the whole alien germ thing. We've been over this. Jewel Man is a very attractive Robot Master, as I've already talked about in my prettiest Robot Master from every Mega Man game video, of course, but Jewel Man seems a little bit too bougie for me to keep up with. I don't think I could afford Jewel Man, so pass. Magma Man is very hot, but he is very hot. Pass. Hornet Man looks very cool, and he is one of my favorite Robot Masters, but he's a bug. Ew. Pass. Plug Man is just ugly. Pass. I'm sorry, Plug Man. I mean, I don't hate Plug Man, don't get the wrong idea, but he's a plug, man. Tornado Man is a fairly attractive Robot Master, but he's pretty generic in the same ways as Gyro Man, so pass. Concrete Man is dummy thick, so you would think I might smash, but he copied Guts Man, so pass. Lastly, we have Splash Woman, and we all already know the answer to this one. Pass! She's a fish! That's disgusting! Fish smell bad! Moving on to Mega Man 10, we're starting off with Sheep Man. I like Sheep Man a lot. I like sheep, but I'm gonna have to pass because I'm not from England. That being said, if by Sheep Man I meant Sheepwave TV, then it would be a different story. Blade Man is one of the coolest Robot Masters in Mega Man 10, but he's a giant blade. That's dangerous. Pass. Strike Man would be pretty cool. I mean, he's a baseball player, so that should rank him pretty high for this list, but he's ugly. He's a big fat baseball with eyes. That's creepy. Pass. Pump Man could have some inappropriate jokes made about him, I suppose, but in all seriousness, he's kinda ugly. Pass. Nitro Man is pretty rad, and I would love to ride him because he is a motorcycle. I think that would be fun, but motorcycles are dangerous. I think I would fall off and die, so pass. Commando Man is really big, and I do like Commando Man, but once again, he is a handler of bombs. Bombs explode. The explosions from bombs are dangerous and painful. Pass. Solar Man is very hot. To the touch, as I've been saying. So pass. Lastly, we have Chill Man, and I do like Chill Man. I like his design, and I even like his boss fights. Plus, I think he's pretty attractive. The problem is, I still have Renault's. Chill Man is cold, and if this is making you upset at this point, then you need to chill, man. We are moving on to Mega Man 11, and starting off Mega Man 11, we have Tundra Man. Tundra Man is very pretty, very attractive, and one of my favorite Robot Masters in terms of beauty. The only problem is, Tundras are cold. I still have Renault's. Pass. Torchman has a great design, but once again, he is made of metal and has fire on his shoulders, so pass because that would hurt. Plus, he's unoriginal. He was in Mega Man Battle Network or Mega Man NT first as this guy. This guy's also named Torchman, and they just stole him. They stole his design. They couldn't come up with anything unique. What the heck, Mega Man 11? Impact Man is just straight up ugly. I mean, I like his stage, I like his boss fight and whatnot, but I don't like him. so pass. Blast Man looks freaky. I feel like he would be similar to the Tasmanian Devil as far as his actions go. Plus, once again, he uses bombs. Pass. Bounce Man, my god. I mean, he's a bouncy ball. Smash. Fuse Man probably has the best design out of all of these guys, but electrocutions can be very deadly, and I am very paranoid, so pass. Also, that time I said Smash with Bounce Man, that was a joke. I would pass Bounce Man. He would squish me. I would get squished. That hurts. Pass. Pass for Bounce Man. It was a joke. Block Man in his default form is kind of cute, I suppose, but the problem is he turns into a giant monster, and for the same reasons I passed Bounce Man, I would have to pass Giant Block Man, or even regular Block Man for that matter, because it's the same guy. Pass. And lastly, the final Robot Master from Mega Man is Acid Man, and while I do like Acid Man's design, I do think he looks like a villain from Cobra from the G.I. Joe series or something, but I'm gonna have to pass. Believe it or not, acid is very harmful to human skin, it's very harmful to a lot of things, it's corrosive. I'm surprised he can even deal with it, so pass. Well, we've officially done it. We have smashed or passed every single Robot Master from the classic Mega Man series. Of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment down below if you did, or even if you didn't. I don't care. But if you did enjoy, maybe I'll do a video on smashing or passing all the Mega Man X Mavericks. I'm sure that'll be fun.